All right, what's going on YouTube? It's Rainey Retro here with another one. Today we will be talking about my current handheld collection and pretty much their use cases. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start with the one that's probably the most recent, which is the RG35X XP. That is the Nintendo version of the Nintendo Game Boy Advance SP. As you guys know, I bought this to give away, so we're actually not gonna talk too much about this because this was pretty much recent. So if you want to see more about this or see a full review, just go ahead and hit that link up above. You will check that out. And also keep in mind that the giveaway for this is coming up. I am doing a giveaway. I think I said the 20th or the 22nd. I'm pretty sure it's the 20th. So it's coming up. Be sure to do what you got to do for that. But details for that are in the previous video. So again, go check that out. The next handheld in my collection that I am currently using is the Mio Mini Plus. Now this one is pretty much a great conversation starter. Like anytime someone tells me that they play retro gaming, or they're pretty much they tell me about all the games that they used to play growing up, or if they tell me about PlayStation, Nintendo, any of those type of games, I'm going to pull this out because this is a good conversation starter. It's recognizable to most people. It looks like a Game Boy to just the average person, but then once you start to talk and get into detail and then let them know that, hey, a lot of the games that you just mentioned are either already on here or you can go ahead and add them yourself, and it kind of gets them into emulation. So I think this is a great device for that, and that's pretty much what I use this for. It's also a great prop. It looks cool. It matches the aesthetic of every handheld that I have, and it also just looks cool. And again, it's just a great conversation starter, and it looks cool. So this is a great system. If you're not familiar with the Mio Mini Plus, again, you can click that link above. You can check that out. Currently, the games that I am playing on it are Crash Bandicoot. I think I put the most time playing Crash Bandicoot, and I think this is also my favorite device for customization, as far as just the operating system and just the overall custom things that you're able to do with this. It's just so easy to put it on here, and it just makes it convenient. It's great having a device to where you can be able to customize it to your liking for that day or your entire mood or just your overall, handheld experience. This was the first device that really got me into enjoying putting on operating systems, and that's probably why I have kept this one. It does look cool, and if somebody did want it, I would possibly sell it, but it's just cool, man. We probably gonna keep this one for a while for sure. Plus, I'm in love with vertical handhelds, and this is pretty durable so far, so we're gonna hang on to this one. Okay, the next handheld in my collection is my current favorite, right? It is the RG406V. And when I say my current favorite, it's my current favorite mainly for the entertainment. Shout out to whoever wrote that comment telling me how the HDMI port worked. He said if you plug the HDMI in and then restart the system and turn the system on with that plugged in, then it works. And man, once that happened, this became like my number one system, because not even really gaming. I game sometimes on it, but it's mainly for YouTube, Tubi, Pluto TV, like literally all of my TV entertainment is ran through here, and I really like that. It also, I love the fact that it is Bluetooth. I know that's kind of like a gimme at this point, right? Like every handheld should just have Bluetooth, but I come from a time to where we were happy just to get a handheld that was able to play PlayStation 1, just to be able to run Crash Bandicoot. That was the standard. It's also Android based, so you're able to download a lot of your favorite apps that you probably have on your phone. Pretty much everything that I would do on my phone entertainment wise, I do on here, because I just don't want to pick up my phone. When I pick up my phone, I'm probably gonna scroll on Instagram or TikTok or something for longer than I probably should. But when I'm on here, I'm pretty focused on, I'm either gaming or I'm watching some type of entertainment while I'm gaming on another device. So really love this. Really love this. I also like that when I am gaming on here, it's very, very quick and easy to just create content. I'm able to just scroll down, hit screen record, do it from that. And then if I did want to stream, I'm able to do it directly from the Twitch app, and it goes directly from there. If I had to choose a portable device to create all of my content on, I would suggest an Android based version. I did have a lot of fun doing it with the Retro Pocket 3 Plus, but this is good for what it does. Would I recommend it specifically for creating content? Honestly, I mean, yeah, I do it. So if you had to pick a device, would this be the device I picked to do that? No, I would suggest the Retroid, just because it has a longer screen and it's horizontal, and you're able to, flip it and have more. It functions more like a phone, so it just feels more natural in your hands. But if you wanted a vertical handheld and you wanted to do it like I am, then yeah, for sure, knock yourself out with this, because it works. When I do want to try out a new game, I'm more likely to do it on this system rather than the Steam Deck. So A lot of times when I'm scrolling on TikTok or Instagram, a random video will pop up where I see somebody playing a game that I haven't seen in years, or I just haven't seen it all. And I say, maybe I want to play that. Or if I'm having a conversation with somebody and they say, oh, do you remember X, Y, and Z game? I may or may not have it, but I know because this has Wi-Fi, I just picked this one up and just download it really, really quick. So with the Steam Deck, when I'm moving over files and everything, it does take a few extra steps. But with this, if you're familiar with Android, and if you're familiar with moving files and extracting RAR files and things like that, then you're going to love this, and it's going to do exactly what you needed to do. You're not going to have any problems with this. And I love doing it from there. Again, with the Steam Deck, it just takes way more time to get your ROMs into the necessary folders and then the update and all of that other stuff. It actually takes so many steps that I currently don't even remember how to do it. I have to go watch a YouTube video to remind myself how to do it and then do it, when I know with Android or phone based, it's seamless. A lot of my PS2 collection is on here. A lot of the PS2 games I do come across on social media, I do download and play on here. So right now it's currently a lot of wrestling games, backyard wrestling, a lot of WWE games, SmackDown versus Raw, stuff like that. I will say with a few games you do have a little lag, but I would suggest making sure that PS2 is the only app running. So you want to make sure you close out everything else in the background. And then what I would also just suggest doing is turning on the fan, turn it on high CPU mode, all that good stuff. I want to make sure that it's running, make sure the fan is running. So, you're not overheating the system, but at the same time, you want to make sure that you're getting as much power as possible to run your game. 9 times out of 10, if it's lagging, it's because you have something running in the background and you just need to go ahead and close that out. And also, I've had this for about 3 months now. As far as its overall condition, it still looks good. The screen protector, it looks good. It's not scratched or anything. I do have a crack right here because I'm actually not even 100% sure how that crack got there. So keep that in mind. I did have to replace this joystick twice. One time for losing the cap, and then another time for actually cracking it while I was outside trying to catch it on my leg. So that's 3 months. And also going back to this Miu Mini, I've had this for well over a year now. And yeah, this isn't really like an everyday use case type of thing. This is an occasional use type thing. Again, when I come across a random TikTok video and I want to play that game and try that out, or I just need quick entertainment, this is what I'm using this for. All right, and lastly, the device. My favorite device is the Steam Deck. This is my main PC. Main being as in I do everything with this as far as gaming, as far as recording, as far as uploading to my YouTube channel, as far as saving content on my Google Drive. This is gonna do all of my heavy lifting. Like, this is the only device that I have that's able to play AAA gaming with no problem. I know I can pretty much throw any game at this, and it's gonna be able to run it flawlessly. I have been seeing a lot of complaints about some of the recent games in Steam Deck, but I'm like, I don't even play some of those games anyway. And like, I don't play games that come out that are full price. So by the time I do get ready to buy the game, all of the bugs and fixes are already worked out, so I'm good to go. As you guys can see, I'm currently listening to Spotify, and I do have a Bluetooth earpiece in right now. So while we're talking right now, I'm actually listening to music. This is my music device. This is my portable PC. Another thing that I love about the Steam Deck is just the ways that you're able to customize this. I'm able to go to Etsy. I'm able to go to Amazon. I'm able to go anywhere to get pieces and parts and accessories for this device to where I can customize it to where it's truly mine. Another thing I like about it is the community. The community is major. It's huge. A lot of people have one of these. A lot of people, they love it. They have a lot of suggestions for it. They'll tell you what games you want to play. They'll tell you how to fix it. There's just a really, really big community behind this. I love that I'm able to just customize it and do what I need to do for it. A lot of my pieces and parts do come from Amazon, and I like that I'm able to get it in 2 days. So if there ever is an issue, I'm good to go. I haven't had to do any repairs yet, knock on wood. I really don't want to have to do any repairs, but most of my issues have been with memory. Another thing that I love about my Steam Deck is I'm able to plug in pretty much everything, including my OG controllers, my retro controllers. So my most recent controller video was the Sega one. Another one was my Super Nintendo controller. You're able to do what you need to do from there. I like that everything is plug and play. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to install any extra things. It's just boom, boom, boom. Currently, I have another keyboard plugged in, and I'm using that for when I'm on Xbox Game Pass, so I need to exit out of the screen. It was technically triggered for that back one, but because I do play a lot of Call of Duty, I did remap my left bumper to the bumpers in the back. Just a little bit more comfortable. A lot of my gaming recently has been on Xbox Game Pass and PC. A lot of what I'm playing right now is Call of Duty. UFC, and Madden 25. And that wraps up our video of all the handhelds that I'm currently using and their use cases. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next video.